Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Neon Souls. Thanks for joining us this lovely Friday evening. I hope everyone's week went well and you didn't get hurt or hit by any cars or struck by a meteor or anything. I hope you're here and happy and safe, and I'm not referencing anything at all. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're here to play some Cypher System in our cyberpunk game here. I think this is our 21st session of our season 2.
Season 2 can drive. It's great.
Yeah.
Excuse me, drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been driving for a while.
Don't drink and drive.
I also did realize this is exactly how many episodes this was our finale in the first season, so this is about the time when the shit hits the fan in this game. But yeah, so we'll get on into all that in a second, do our recap and everything. I'll go ahead and talk about the shows that we've got going on the channel this weekend that you can enjoy if you are available and are enjoying our content. Our next stream after this one will be tomorrow. That is Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. I will be running another game called Saturday Night's Star Power. We're playing Fate, and we're in a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Shaman King Persona-inspired setting where they just murdered a phantom Elvis, a fish that was masquerading as Elvis and killing people.
That sounds like nothing like what it actually was, and I like that a lot.
I mean, that's pretty much exactly what it was. And then I ended that session by murdering somebody too. A lot like
you said she wasn't dead.
Yeah.
You said she might not be dead.
She might not be dead. We haven't confirmed. You haven't seen the body. She could still be alive. I can change my mind at any point because I am God, and that is my prerogative.
Movie magic.
God's not my friend, Val. God is not my friend.
No, they are not. So we come join us for that tomorrow, and then the rest of our schedule for the next week should be pretty much normal up until next Friday, where unfortunately we will not be having a session of Neon Souls. So you have to go 2 weeks until your next fix, because I will not be here for undisclosed reasons.
We've already told people why.
I feel like as it gets closer, I have to be more cagey about it. So people don't know or think about it or remember it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Weird energy to start on. I'm going to go and let my players introduce themselves and talk about who they're playing here tonight and anything else they've got going on. Starting with Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan, also known as Imagine Matrix. You can find me on the internet as Imagine Matrix almost everywhere. I do cosplay mostly, so if you like dress up in costumes and all that stuff, check it out. Tonight I'm playing Clarity, who is a creative hacker who works the system with technology.
I go next. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm here Thursdays through Sundays, either playing in games or running them. I run a game here on Sunday afternoons at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's called Thursdays Children. Yes, it happens on a Sunday. Don't tweet at me. Stop. No one's tweeted at me. Just preemptively telling people not to, because somebody inevitably will. And we play Vaesen, and it's really fun. It's a Nordic horror role-playing game, in which monsters abound. I'm also on Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/LBHack'emUp playing Dungeons and Dragons. And also today I started doing video game streams again. I did that like 11 o'clock this morning and played some Nancy Drew. And it was... I see you fuckers in chat. Don't tweet at me. It was really fun. But today I am playing Choke, who is a hardy merc who looks for trouble.
I missed Nancy Drew. I'm so sad.
It was scary, guys.
Yeah, Ghost of Thornton Hall is kind of creepy.
Like,
not gonna
hang
lie.
on. Some of them are creepy, but this one was like legit scary.
Yeah,
It's a game for children.
it's really good though. Hey, hi, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitter as a Greek Sid, usually just talking shit or talking about the stuff I do on the internet, which is fun stuff like this. I'm here Thursdays, Fridays, Star Power Saturdays, and Sundays. And on Mondays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/InfiniteRP, where we play Flames of Freedom, and we just went underground to hunt for some ghouls. Because that's a really smart thing for us to have done. It's gonna be great. Yeah, but that's not what I'm doing tonight. Tonight, I did my predictive text. Tonight I'm playing Impulse. Impulse is a charming hustler who leads on foot and looks gorgeous. No joke.
Good. Okay, I'm next. Hi, everybody. My name is Sam. You can find me on the internet as @Smackaroni on Instagram, Twitter, pretty much wherever. I am only currently here on Friday nights playing Neon Souls, so if you want to see more of me, be here. Always. Tonight, I am playing a biologist who I forgot the way to do my introduction. I am playing Chance, who's a clumsy biologist who conducts weird science with skills and knowledge, and the speed of light is 299,792,458 meters per second, and that is not on my cup.
I had a moment where I was like, it's not? That was so impressive. So, yeah, that's where my head is at right now. As I watched you look at the cup. Hello, everybody. I'm Val, the Kraken's Crown. On Twitter and Twitch, you can find me here Thursdays through Sundays doing stuff like this. Like I said before, I run this game allegedly every week, though I'm yet to do that for a bit, as our schedule's been way messed up. And then on Saturdays, I run two alternating games: Saturday Night Star Power, which I already talked about, and Saturday Night's Mistborn, which we had a session of last Saturday. We're playing the Mistborn RPG and doing crime. So come hang out with that too. It's a lot of fun. Even if you're not familiar with the novels or anything, I think this crew is doing an excellent job and being very entertaining. But that's not what we're here for tonight. Tonight we are here for other types of crime. Y'all ready to get started? All right.
I'm so punchy today. Let's fucking go.
Need to be punchy today. Consider all the punching we're about to do. Previously on Neon Souls, your crew was finally setting their sights after weeks of stalling to take on Miss Scarlet. I'm not gonna let you talk. You were finally on your way to your nemesis's hideout, where she had been lying low since your last meeting with her, where you interrupted an auction that she was facilitating. I can't think of the right word for that. You had done a lot of legwork to make this job as smooth as possible, recruiting several members of her group to look the other way, paying them off, threatening them, bribing them, and by and large, getting them out of the building so you'd have as little resistance as possible. You had done your research and were able to disarm or disable the security perimeter and the other defenses. Some of you sneaking inside, most notably Clarity and her sister Ghost, into the building to disable the remaining security measures. And the last member of the crew, the hacker named Lucid. Clarity had a brief standoff with an automated turret. She was able to avoid through the expenditure of some XP, and then was able to inject Lucid with this biotech virus that Chance and Clarity had been able to develop in a very short period of time, disabling Lucid's connection with tech and revealing them to be an android. Clarity seemed very disturbed by this news and the realization that with Android come AI, and there is nothing that Clarity hates more than AI. You met up with the rest of the group, trying to quickly navigate your way through Miss Scarlet's compound, and finally locating her in the sort of upper floors of this former lunatic or sort of observation post that had been constructed here in G Sphere. As you spoke with Miss Scarlet, it became increasingly clear that something was wrong, until finally she revealed that she had died only a week or so ago and had been replaced by a replicant. With this revelation, the LSF security forces took up a perimeter around the building. You were attempting to decide what to do and how to get out of there when a familiar device activated itself on one of the nearby consoles, and a hologram projected itself into the room in the form of Yule. Yule revealed her involvement with the LSF and Lunatech, telling you that the WRM had been compromised by Lunatech a long time ago and was essentially being puppeted by the organization as a means of keeping the peace within the within New London, trying to root out discontents, malcontents, and creating just enough chaos to keep the people at bay and acknowledge some sort of threat that the LSF needed to protect them from. Yule, proclaiming that she did not wish to hurt any of you, offered you a deal to take the same deal that she did when she joined the WRM and found out about the Lunatech's influence on the organization. Join her, help keep the peace, be compensated handsomely for your efforts, and live to fight another day. You rejected this offer, instead making various threats of retribution against Yule and Lunatech. And just as the LSF was beginning to storm the compound and was closing in on your location, a crashing echoed from above, with Zane coming in for the rescue in his hover transport, crashing into the room, allowing you all to load up inside. I tried to kill off another NPC just to lighten my load a little bit, but all of you said fuck that, and Phoebus was able to join you. And you went racing off away from the compound as the LSF craft began to pursue. So that's where we're picking up here today. I'm gonna put on some more dramatic music. I don't think this is the one I want. Let's go with, yeah, let's go with Boys on Bikes. I like this one. You are all in the back of this van. Zane is in the front, wildly weaving between these sort of geometrical, oppressive complexes and structures that intersect and make up this G Sphere. Lights blaring from every side from projected advertisements and displays, and the sound of sirens as the LSF crafts pursue you, gaining ground with each passing second. What would you like to do? think Zane kind of turns around, yelling through the kind of open. There's like a doorway, I guess, or like a hatch that leads into the front compartment. Yells back at all of you over the sound of the siren. Says, "We can talk a bit more about this later. Where are we going?"
We gotta lose him. Claire, can you fuck with some stoplights or something?
Sure. I can do that.
All right, I'm gonna do my best to lose him, but this thing only goes so fast. So might need more than that. The whole transport kind of careens to the side, causing all of you to kind of press up against one of the sides of the truck as Zane takes a corner, and you can see the strobing lights of the LSF transports as one kind of crests around the corner, catching up to you. Clarity, you are going to try to hack the lights, the traffic light signals at one of the intersections.
Yes.
Okay. Let's roll for that, because I don't think you can hack it, because you have your hack the impossible. This is acting under pressure. This is more of Clarity's ability to be calm and composed in the face of this very stressful situation. I'm not saying you can't hack it. It's more of a matter of your composure right now. So I'm going to make this isn't going to be terribly difficult. You're just hacking a stoplight. I'm going to put this at a 4.
Well, I'm specialized in computer programming. So
Okay.
that brings it down to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
You have an impulse.
I have an impulse.
You have an impulse.
Now,
All right, doll, you've got this. You absolutely have this, okay? You can do this. It's fine. Just like bumping around like this, but still trying to give like a little like neck squeeze. It's okay. We got this.
Okay.
So that brings it down to a 1.
I'll just roll with that. It's a 9.
That succeeds. Okay. So you come kind of careening through one of these intersections where there are like multiple tiers of these of hovercraft that are currently kind of stationary as there are streams of traffic moving in and out, kind of crisscrossing and weaving through the multi-tiered traffic here. And as Zane kind of clips the side of one of these buildings, you begin to kind of tap away at your data pad to access the security systems and access the traffic controls here, changing the lights, and you see the cars kind of begin to lurch and move around you. I'm gonna offer an intrusion here. That while this is happening, that the lights that Clarity was able to hack the lights, a vehicle is going to impact the side of the van, not enough to stop it, but enough that somebody is going to lose their footing. And I'm gonna say that somebody is definitely Chance.
Lose their footing as in fall down and maybe hurt themselves, or lose their footing as in fall out of the fucking van?
Potentially fall out of the van.
Oh my god.
I have 18 fucking experience. I will pay for this not to happen.
Well,
no, in interest of irony, I will take the intrusion.
But irony, guys. Irony.
Actually, I forgot you've got the thing here.
Yeah, where you
Uh,
can just
Your
make
50-50
me
shot.
fuck up.
No, that's the one where I don't give you any XP.
That's right.
I want to give XP for this. So If you're going to accept it, you can take 1 XP and you can give an XP to someone else.
I'll give it to Impulse because she didn't want me to fall out of a van.
Well, that's very sweet, but I have way too many.
Oh, that's right.
So go ahead and give it to, like, you know, like Clarity or something.
Okay, I give it to Claire.
You give it to me. I can
No.
use it.
No.
Okay.
No.
You. How bad do I want to make this? I'm gonna have Chance. You're gonna roll for your reflex as you are beginning to tumble out of the back of the van as another hovercraft kind of clips the bottom of it, causing the whole kind of transport to bounce. And Chance, being the clumsy person that you are, goes stumbling towards the back. You just see kind of open air behind you for a moment, and you have a second to try to catch yourself, or somebody else can try to catch Chance. But I will.
Can we help?
If somebody else wants to make the roll instead, they can help.
I have the thing where I can help him, and I can give him a +2. As we discovered that I've never used this correctly, and I can help people and give them a +2.
Right. Okay. Well, here's what I'll say then. Yeah, if Impulse tries to catch Chance or try to stop Chance from falling, then Chance, you can try to make it with a +2. Or somebody else can try to use their reflexes or strength to try to grab Chance, and they can make the roll. I can't think of how. I guess you could help them too. I'm not gonna take away your abilities. Whoever makes the roll can get Impulse's help.
I'll make the roll because I have an ability called Controlled Fall, where I roll and I'm able to use an action within a reach of vertical surface to slow my fall. I make a speed roll within a difficulty of 1 for every 20 feet I fall. I don't think I'm falling.
No, that would be if you fall out of the truck. That's going to be our next.
Okay,
our next.
I'll
action.
use that if I fall out of the truck.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So maybe I don't make the roll then. My speed is not.
Choke. Do you want to try to grab him?
Yeah, I got a chain. Let me lasso this fool.
Impulse helps by wrapping her arms. They probably don't even go all the way around Joke's abs. Oh my god. They probably just go like this. She can't get both arms around. But she holds on to brace her.
Didn't realize Choke was so thick.
Those abs, yo. Well, Impulse is also like this big, so.
That too. Okay, Choke. Do you have a skill that you think would apply here?
Hold on. So much shit. Probably not.
Okay. Well, you're gonna get 2 from Impulse. I'm gonna put the difficulty of this at a 5.
Can I intimidate him into staying in the van?
No, unfortunately
God
not.
damn it, stay put! Or I'll fuck you up.
If I use the chain, does that help me?
You're already getting 2 assets from Impulse, so I can't give you another asset for the chain.
Huh.
You're gonna get 2 assets either way. You can flavor it with the chain if you want. You get 1 from the chain and 1 from Impulse.
That's fine. I don't think I have anything else. Wait. I can use Lizard Brain.
You could
What are
use
the
the
side
lizard
effects to that?
brain. Bad.
Bad things. Choke leaps out of the van and just starts gnawing on the LSF car or something.
I want to use Lizard Brain, please.
Okay, so you're gonna spend an XP to use your lizard brain.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That
There's an
instinct take it
intrusion
over.
here. Okay, so you get to reduce the difficulty of the next task as if you were specialized.
Yeah, that's 2.
Okay. So that's 2 from that, 2 from impulse. That leaves you at a 1.
I can do 1 effort and speed for free, so.
All right, that's a 0.
It's fun. It's a fun game to play.
So the how describe choke, I guess, how you do this, because you're using the chain too.
Yeah, I think the instinct just takes over, and I think at this point, anytime Choke's instincts kick in, it's lizard brain at this point. So I think like she would if she was in a fight, just like draws the chain out and 2 hands, like she would like go to choke somebody out from behind, but like grabs him around the chest instead.
Okay.
Tries not to kill him.
All right. So, Chance, you go stumbling out the back and you see nothing but open air in front of you. And then suddenly,
Zebo.
2 very powerful arms are holding you in place as you're just kind of dangling out of the back of the truck. You feel the chain kind of pressing against your chest.
Okay. I just go, oh, this is the highest my heart rate's ever been.
At that moment, as the crisis is averted, you see one of the LSF transports comes kind of streaking in behind you through the intersection, and then is suddenly just plowed into by another car and causing a massive fireball explosion as the 2 vehicles kind of go kind of spiraling down into the street below, causing a second cacophonous crash and explosion. You're screaming in the streets below as Zane pulls on the controls and kind of drops down, losing a bit of altitude and trying to get some more cover in the streets beneath in this kind of narrow intersection. As you are racing ahead, there is still hearing the panic behind you. There's a moment of quiet until you just have a spotlight illuminating the top of the truck, kind of briefly flashing as cars are passing overhead. You can see like 2 lanes above you. The LSF, the second LSF transport is hovering and keeping pace above. And as it kind of the spotlight hits through the whoosh 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 of traffic up ahead, you see opening up on the bottom kind of this cargo bay door, and then a laser cannon comes descending out from the bottom of the truck, beginning to lock on to your vehicle. And it begins to spin up as it prepares to fire.
I like to fling Chance back into the car, please.
Okay. You just throw
Not nicely.
Chance backwards. Okay.
I'm not sure that was better than falling out of the car.
Reckless brain. I'm gonna pull the rifle and just start unloading.
Okay. All right. So you
Can I use an
pull out
intrusion?
your... Okay.
It's called perfect setup.
All right.
And I have to be fighting at least 3 people.
Sure.
Yay. I can
I'll
attack
say-
all 3 as a single action, is what it does.
Yeah. There's 2 LSF drones that are flanking the vehicle at the same time. Okay, so you're going to attack with your laser rifle through the traffic.
Yeah, I start firing
Uh,
into traffic.
Okay. Yikes.
Yeah.
Let's.
Lizard brain.
All right. So the attack against the transport is a difficulty. It's a difficulty 7.
Okay.
You have. Okay, no, it has advantages on attacking you. We'll get to that in a second. Because it has high ground. You do have some cover, though. Okay, that negates itself. All right, so difficulty 7.
Okay. I am trained in the rifle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6. Oh boy.
You have an impulse.
Yeah.
Just still halfway wrapped around your waist. I honestly I liked the idea of like you trying to pull Chance back in, and Impulse wasn't even touching ground anymore. She was just like a little added weight to help center your gravity. Her little heels like kicked up behind her. But she's just like saying over and over, okay, you can do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. You're going to do this. You're going to make this work. This is gonna work. Just get rid of them all and we're fine. We're fine.
That's, yeah, encouragement is exactly what she needs right now. This is dangerous. So now it's a 4.
Okay.
I'm looking at... No, that's melee damage. What? Chart went away.
Oh, did it?
That's fine, I can look at it. Eesh. And I will... spend some effort.
Okay,
Could
this is
not
speed.
think of the word. So I can do
So
one
do you
for
get
free,
one level for free? Yeah.
and then I'll spend. I'll bring it down to 2. I don't want to burn all my points on this because I have to make 3 rolls.
Oh, you have to make a roll against each? Okay.
Mhm.
So you gotta beat a 6 for each of these.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
All right. We'll do the first one will be against, we'll do the first 2 against the drones and the last one against the transport.
That is a 4, a 17, and an 11.
Okay, so the 17 and the 11 succeed. The 4 does not. So very quickly, doosh, 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 you fire the shot. The first shot hits the bottom of a passing car, causing it to sort of explode out the back, and it kind of tumbles end over end, kind of behind you, and then explodes in the alleyway below. The second shot, make it through. One hits the bottom of the transport and kind of like, you see one of the like plates is significantly damaged. There's a big like hole in the back, has some smoke and sparks coming off of it. It's not enough to take out the transport. How much damage does your rifle do? I know it's a heavy weapon.
It's a lot. 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, it kind of sparks and smokes a little bit, but it's not enough to take it out. The third shot, or the last shot, hits the drone, which is obliterated by the impact and kind of scattering metal down into traffic below. As that happens, the cannon on the ship fires, and I need everyone to make a speed defense roll.
What's our target?
Your target is an 8.
Okay.
You just gotta fail. I see just Morgan shaking her head. Does anyone spending effort? So speed defense roll. Anyone trained in speed defense rolls can bring it down, or you can spend effort, and you can spend effort to bring it down as well. You did have an additional step towards you because you're in cover from the traffic above, but it also has a point in its favor because it has high ground, so just negate each other. So it's just going to be the 8.
Can I use an intrusion?
What's the intrusion?
Convenient idea.
Okay.
A flash of insight provides you with a clear answer or suggests a course of action with regard to an urgent question, problem, or obstacle you're facing.
And what's the effect of that?
I don't know, that's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing? All right. That you suddenly get a very good idea on how you can avoid this, but you still need to be able to avoid it. I don't think that's really going to be applicable here.
Okay, I have encouragement. So if I'm ongoing inspiring oration, allies within short range can ease a defense task.
Okay.
So I can ease for everyone at least one.
Okay, so everybody goes down to a 7.
Yes.
Except for impulse?
Except
for impulse, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
I've got mine down to a 2.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
We'll wait and we'll roll together. So Choke got hers down to a 2. Is anyone else reducing theirs at all?
The speed?
I have no edge in
yes,
speed
speed.
at all.
Yeah. Speed, and you have to get it down below a... You'd have to get down to a 6 or less to even have a chance to succeed on the action.
Yeah, 8, you have to roll a 24 on a 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
I have a skill that lets me roll as might or intellect instead of speed. Wait, actually, let me double check on that skill because I think I read it wrong.
Question. If I have no edge at all in speed, but I have 4 effort, how many points do I need to spend to at least bring it down to a 6?
You have it at an 8 right now?
I have an 8 right now.
So you'd have to use 2 effort to get it down
To
a 6.
at least, yeah.
So that would be 5 points.
5 points total. Okay, to get it down to a 6. Okay.
3 for the first level and then 2 after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna spend my other 2 effort then. So is it just 2 more after that?
It'd be another 4, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm at a 4 now.
Okay. So
And my
4,
speed
2.
is-
I'm still confused about how effort works. I'll get it someday.
It's okay.
3 for
just-
the first level,
Okay.
and then 2 for every level after that.
Okay. So
So what you can do is however many points you want to spend, multiply it by 2, add 1.
okay.
Okay, yeah. So I have a skill called Think Your Way Out, which allows me to use intellect instead of speed or might. So I'm going to do that.
Nice.
Because I have 0 edge in speed.
Yeah, that's good.
I have 1 edge in might or an intellect. How does that help?
So it reduces the cost by with that same equation, multiply by 2 plus 1, then you subtract 1 or you subtract whatever your edge is.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use 2 levels of effort because I have 4. Is that how that works?
Yeah. You can use up, if you have a total of 4, you can use up to 4.
2.
So
Okay. Yeah, so
use
I will
2
reduce it to a 5.
to a 5. Okay.
I have mine reduced to a 4.
All right. So a 2, a 4, a 4, and a 5. Let's roll those dice.
I got an 18. Oh.
I needed a 6 and I rolled a 5.
Yep.
Oof. I will remind people, because we never do it, you can spend an XP to reroll if you on a task too, if you want to. But I'll also shoot you.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay. You don't have to spend the die. You don't have to spend the points again. You just re-roll the die with the same. I'm waiting to once Sam rolls this, I'll describe what happens. Still one short.
Off.
Oof.
Oh.
Too bad. The cannon on the bottom of the ship fires, obliterating 2 cars as they're passing underneath, both of them spitting out and crashing into the nearby buildings. But the 4 of you don't see this as you all try to leap out of the way, getting cover kind of towards the edges of the car, hoping that you avoid the laser fire as it pierces through the top of the truck and through the bottom of this transport, kind of carving a clean hole straight through it. Unfortunately, Chance and Choke are not
The bigger
able,
targets.
The bigger targets are not able to get out of the way fast enough, and both of you are singed by the blast. You just feel this heat hitting you in the back as the laser cuts through the car. You both take 8 points of damage.
I take 7.
7.
I also take 7.
7.
Yeah, we all have at least leather jackets, right? We've got some
Yeah,
armor.
your leather
okay.
jacket protects you a bit. It's got a hole in the back now, but protects you a little bit. Or the two you. So reminder, you subtract that from might first, and then you move to speed and then intellect. As this happens, though, the you feel the whole transport shudder, and Zane kind of yells from the front, just starts yelling, "Fuck! Fuck! 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 Fuck!" As you hear the whole thing going, as the engines are beginning to cut out. The whole thing keeps like shuddering down and then keeping altitude. Yes, Morgan. Every time you raise your hand, I get anxiety.
Can I use an intrusion?
What's the intrusion?
It
You
is.
think your way out of this one too?
Yes. No. It's inexplicably unbroken.
What's that?
An inactive, ruined, or presumed destroyed device temporarily activates and performs a useful function relevant to the situation. This is enough to buy you some time for a better solution, alleviate a complication that was interfering with your abilities, or just get you one more use of a depleted cipher or artifact.
I would allow that here.
You have
Okay.
literally all of the perfect abilities.
I don't understand how you have all
For
these intrusions
everything.
that are good.
How do you
Okay.
have? How many intrusions do you have?
Only 3.
She's
Like
just been
3.
using them at the perfect
Well,
times.
to be fair, she has all the intrusions that relate to technology, and we're in a cyberpunk setting, which I'm regretting with every fiber of
I
my
could have
being.
used advantageous malfunction, and I did it.
I know.
It's true.
I would have given you XP not to do that if you had offered. Okay, so as it kind of begins to the vehicle begins to lose altitude, something kind of the engine keeps on. It's still sputtering, and you're not quite sure how it's working. And Zane from the front says, "All right, I don't know how much longer we're gonna stay in the air now. Where are we going?"
Okay, about where are we?
You are in G-Sphere. You were sort of, I would say, on some of the outer sectors of this section of the station. If you're trying to head back to I-Sphere, you're still a ways off from that. And plus, you have to go through an LSF checkpoint to get through it.
G-Sphere is the highest, right? Like we're in Bougie Town, right?
No. You're in the slums.
Damn it. Okay, no, never mind.
Can I use an intrusion?
Please do.
It's called Old Friend.
Oh God, I knew this was coming. Yes.
I would like a comrade in arms to show up unexpectedly and provide aid. in whatever you're doing. So can
Zane's
I
here.
say, oh, buddy, hey, you've been here the whole time.
Hi, Zane.
Oh no, you want Yule to show up, right?
No, can I say, so we're in G Sphere, can I say that as Lizard Brain wears off, Choke realizes where they are and that they're heading like right over like a really shitty like hole in the wall like dive bar that she goes to sometimes that's just like full of meatheads where
We
maybe
could just say
she
it's the gravity well.
knows the well, I was gonna do something
Or
different
do you want to come up with a new one? Okay, yeah, go for it.
because they know that because they would look for Choke there
Fair.
at the gravity well. So just like a real shitty, like the hard to find, like almost literally a hole in the wall bar where Choke knows, I don't know, the owner or the bartender because she goes there a lot to drink, where maybe they can hide.
Yeah. Let me check. Something. All right. So are you imagining that they are showing up right now to do something to help, or is it more that this is available to you if you're able
No.
to land and get there?
Yeah,
safely?
now I was imagining that like most people don't know where it is, but like as they're going and the lizard brain is wearing off, a Choke like realizes what street they're above and is like landing in that lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little ways off from where you're at right now, but I will give you that you're within your close range. I'm giving you the advantage of saying it's not right here because you still have the LSF shuttle, so you don't want to like park right there just yet. But you know you're on the same street.
Can I use a cipher?
What's your cipher?
My cipher is an image projector. It can project a huge machine that can obscure sight up to 30 feet. The image can appear up to a close distance from the user. And the scene can include movement, sound, and smell, and can last for an hour. Can we find a way to like duck behind somewhere, and then can she just fucking throw this thing and make it like project out our van exploding?
Okay. Yes, we can. I want to play out this scene, so how this is all coming together. Choke having this realization, and all of you coming up with a plan in these like few moments.
All
Choke,
right.
go.
Go where?
You just had this idea.
It was a joke.
You need to explain it to
It's
people.
a joke. Don't yell at me.
Oh.
I think Choke makes her way up to the sort of pushes through, makes her way up to the divider and sort of bangs on it, I guess, and will point out where it is to Zane, like the building that the bar is in or whatever, and say, there, we need to go there.
All right, I can head that way, but we got some big eyes on us right now. We're gonna have to lose them first for
we'll
a second.
figure
before
it out, but I got friends in there we can hide.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Can you dip behind something? Anything to obscure yourself for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, sure. It's not gonna give us much cover against that cannon.
That's fine. Starts messing with the doohickey.
Zane kind of hits the throttle, which causes the transport to shudder a little bit more as goes sort of careening around a kind of a neon lit up billboard and slams on the reverse thrusters to bring the ship to a halt just behind it. Looks back at you really quick like we're sitting ducks here and just hoping that you have a good idea.
Okay. 5-second timer. 5, 4, 3. Kisses it, throws it out. as far as she can over there to
All right.
project, hopefully, our van exploding.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to flavor this as is you throw this like orb out, you activate it. It kind of there's this like flash of light as it scans the transport, and it goes flying out, kind of catching itself in its own like gravitational field, and then kind of begins to zoom out. And just as it goes cresting out from behind this this billboard that you're behind, this projection sputters around it of the ship, and the ball and the projection kind of go zooming off and away, following a pre-planned trajectory, and you wait in sort of with bated breath for a moment as you hear the LSF shuttle go zooming off past it, and the sirens and the flashing lights begin to fade. Well, all right, that was a very good idea. Okay, let's go. And hits the thrusters, and the whole thing kind of goes. Shit! Come on! Come on! Come on! Thank you, God. Hits the gas, and the goes very slowly, kind of sputtering, losing a bit of altitude, and in about 20 seconds there's a thud and kind of a crash as it lands in an alleyway next to this bar. What's it called, Choke?
The panic room.
The panic room. I love it.
Yes.
All right. And you land safely outside the panic room. Do you have a name for the owner, your contact?
Her name is Faith.
Faith. All right. Okay. The shuttle comes to a stop. The engines cut before Zane even hits anything, and you feel that sort of residual heat of the engine coming up through the hole in the floor. And Zane looks around and says, I don't think we're going anywhere else in this.
Zany,
Sorry.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. This isn't the music that I wanted. Go to something more dramatic. There we go. Yeah, no problem. We
Come
should
on.
probably talk about yeah.
We should get inside first. There's a couple of back rooms in this place. God, you're all gonna look so out of place.
Looks at like banged up, singed, dodged out of the way of a fucking laser. Are you sure?
There's a hole in my lab coat, and in that hole, there's a smoldering wound. I think I'll fit.
There's a hole in my lab coat, dear Eliza, dear Eliza.
Yeah, you're wearing a fucking lab coat.
I'll take off the lab coat.
Come on. Don't be too afraid. It's a little more rough and tumble than what you're used to, probably. They're nice enough. Just a little scary to look at.
Ken takes off his lab coat.
All of you follow Choke down this alleyway. It opens up just a little bit, but you're still obscured by the tall 30, 40 story buildings on either side of you. And you come up to, there's no sign or anything above it that says what it is. It's a hole in the wall establishment with a huge like set of steel doors leading into it that have multiple like blaster burns, like energy burns on the outside of the door. Choke, you walk up and do. There's a moment of silence, and then you hear kind of an intercom from inside. We're closed, so fuck off.
It's Choke, let me in.
Choke,
It's a fucking emergency, okay?
right? You hear the locks disengage. Come on in.
Since when do you close?
It's early.
Whatever.
Nobody's drinking this early. Doors open up. Choke leads you inside. These are big, like heavy set, like foot thick iron doors or steel doors that you're heading through. Close behind you. Hear the lock engage again, and walking down the this kind of squat, short corridor of this very dimly lit front entrance to this bar. You see a woman with sort of the metallic glint of two cybernetic legs and a eye patch. Side of her head, one side of her head shaved, long green hair on the other side, and tattoos over every bit of non-metallic skin. She looks over all of you and then up to Choke. She says, "Who the fuck are the tourists?"
Friends. Everyone? Faith? Faith? Everyone.
Right. Choke, you're not bringing another shitstorm down on me, are you?
No.
Oh, fuck. Don't lie to me. She begins walking back into the bar. Come on. Some of you look like you could use the whiskey I've got.
Oh God, yes, please.
Leads you back into the bar, which is just as grimy and dirty as the outside would expect. No tables or no like loose tables or chairs. Everything is like bolted to the floor, like stools and stuff. Like they got too tired of people hitting each other with the furniture. There's a smashed mirror on one side and some like glass shards scattered across the ground. A couple of monitors, like really grimy old tech monitors, with like some really gritty looking grainy displays of sports ball. We didn't come up with any sports that take place in this setting, so I'm not even gonna
Rock'em
try to do
Sock'em
that
Love 'em
now.
as a sport.
Sure.
We
One
came up
rerun.
with, what was it, MMAT? Mixed Martial Arts and Tech?
Yeah. Mamat.
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 Yeah. There's a couple Mamatches on TV right now. I can just end the stream here. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Well done. Well
Thanks for watching our stream, everybody. That's gonna be it for tonight. So yeah, very utilitarian. And behind the bar, you have the alcohol display that's all locked behind like a kind of like a cage. She pulls out there's a hand scanner. She places her hand on and unlocks, and she slides the grate to the right, taking out a couple of bottles and slamming them down on the counter. I'm going to put this on your tab because I'm going to assume that you're not going to want to pay any cred right now, nor would I want any of your transactions showing up on our ledgers.
That's
Given what I'm sure
fine.
you're
I
up
owe
to.
you for the mirror anyway.
That you do.
You ever heard of a broom, by the way?
Uh-huh. So what's going on? Do I even want to know?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
We've got a
Take the bottles.
bit of an LSF problem.
Fuck. Take the bottles. Go to the back. I don't want anybody seeing you here. I'm gonna go wipe the security feeds from outside. make sure that's not gonna get picked up by anybody. And if anybody comes knocking, I'm not gonna answer. So go on then.
Is that first aid kit still back there?
Yeah, I had to get a new one after the mirror.
Just go ahead and add one to my tab.
I'll add another then.
You're a lifesaver.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Right. Just do your business and get out as soon as possible. So, the 6 of you, 7 of you, Ghost, Phoebus, Zane.
Maybe we should have left Phoebus.
No!
There are a lot of us.
There are a lot of you, and I'm not. Some of them got hit by the blast too. Phoebus has a kind of a fucked up arm right now from the shot. Ghost has some burns on her cybernetic plating, but otherwise is fine. It's not enough to damage it. Zane was in the front of the truck, wasn't in the radius of the blast, so that's where everybody else is at. I forgot they were here until just now. And your whole birthday party heads to the private room in the back of the panic room. Shuts the door. You've got kind of a square, a windowless room. There's a few grimy couches, another display, and a zero gravity stripper pole. I don't know. Yes, not a pole. It's just a zero gravity well in the center for twirling and stuff. Yeah.
Twirling.
For dancing.
I have a few more of those whiskeys. I might end up on that later. All right.
Well,
Who needs patching up?
those things. Yep. That.
Ghost says, I think Boy Scout here does. And Phoebus holding his arm.
Well, like I've said, I'm not a doctor, but I do know a thing or two about first aid.
I can help.
Perfect.
Right. I'm just gonna sit down, grabs one of the bottles, sits on the couch, pours some on his arm, and then drinks some.
If we're going to use it to clean, we might want to use the clear instead of the dark. That being said, where's the first aid kit?
You grab the first aid kit and begin to patch people up. Everyone can do some of their injury recovery rolls if they would like to. Depending on how long y'all are planning on staying here, just let me know which ones y'all want to do. Or we can decide that now and then narrate the scene based on how long y'all want to stay. Because the first one's an action, 10 minutes, and a 1 hour. Assuming y'all are planning on staying here for the next 10 hours.
We'll do the action real quick.
I'm trained in first aid. Would that allow anybody to add anything to their recovery rolls?
That's a good question.
I'm trained in healing.
Hey!
It's never come up. Because usually it's me
Why
getting
would
shot.
Why would healing and first aid be separate? Okay, hold on. Let me,
I think it's just how we worded things.
Yeah. Okay, so these are skills that y'all have. Let's see. There should be a section on healing. G goes before H. Healing. Consider A who managing healing restores. There's a stat pool. Okay, so decide how many points you want to heal and then make an intellect action with a difficulty equal to the number. For example, if you want to heal somebody for 3 points, that's a difficulty 3 task with a target number of 9. So you can heal somebody outside of the recovery rules. You say how many points you want to try to heal them for. and you have to make a roll based on how
Okay.
many points you want to heal.
Cool.
So-
The ones that are hurt are me, Phoebus, and Choke, right?
Yeah, you all took
Okay.
8 or 7 points from the blast.
Okay. Choke. I'd actually like to talk with Phoebus, if that's all right.
Fine.
Right. So I'm gonna try to heal Phoebus, and I also want to talk to him.
Okay, how many do you want to heal Phoebus for? I will say his arm is very badly hurt right now. Anything more than 3, I would say 4 points or more, and you'll be able to get his arm back to functioning state.
I'll try to do 4.
Okay.
And then what how I do?
So that'll be a difficulty 4 intellect task, and you can apply
Okay.
your first aid skill to it.
Cool. I'm gonna spend 2 effort, so that brings it down to a 1.
Okay.
I think.
Because you had training. Yeah, that'll bring it down to a 1.
Got a 6.
Nice. All right. So you're spending the next bit of time healing him. So we can go ahead and play that out as you're kind of cleaned off the wound. He grimaces a little bit. It's a pretty nasty burn,
Yep.
probably definitely going to scar.
Well, Phoebus, I know we don't know each other very well. You and I are sort of the outliers here, being that you don't remember them, and I've never met you. But I just wanted to let you know that I thought that what you did was very brave.
Oh. Thanks. Honestly, I wasn't really thinking about it at the time.
And that's... You didn't even think twice. You didn't know them, and you were trying to do things for your own reasons, of course, but you could have walked away. And I admire that. And maybe you a bit.
Thanks.
Of course.
Ah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Are you all right? Do you need anything else?
No, it's feeling better. Just stings.
Well, antiseptic will do that. I've got to go make sure that everyone else is all right. But let me know if you need anything else. Okay?
Yeah. I will. Thanks for patching me up.
Of course.
And I mean, for what it's worth, I'd do it again, I guess.
I'd imagine so. You just seem like the kind of person that likes to do things for the right reasons.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Still trying to kind of figure all that out behind all the corporate brainwashing.
I understand. For what it's worth, you fought through it very well.
Thanks. You should patch yourself up too, by the way.
Right, I've got a big gaping wound on my back. I'll work on that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course, I'm gonna go take care of me now. But again, let me know if you need anything. All right.
Yeah, I will.
And he walks away awkwardly and trips over the leg of a chair and says "ouch" as he's leaving, and tries to play it off.
Phoebus just kind of sits there contemplating for a second, slight smile, and then grimaces from the pain.
So we all heard that, right?
It's not a big room.
Also, he doesn't know any of y'all's history with Phoebus.
Just sees an attractive man.
Hey, that's Captain Midnight.
That's Captain Midnight to you.
Speaking of attractive men, Impulse sidles up to Clarity and asks, do you think you could get me a secure line?
Yeah, easily.
I need to call Alco.
Okay.
We get a secure line.
I'm assuming Hack the Impossible can help here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do that. That's
Okay.
fine. You have time, plenty of time to do this, so there's no pressure. So you can take care of it. You get a secure line, connect Impulse's datapad to it, and patch through a call to Alco's personal line. Rings for a second, and then Alco picks up. Alco.
Hi.
Impulse?
Is this line secure?
I don't know, you're calling me.
Mine is yours.
Yeah. What's going on?
I think we're gonna have to leave. Shit kind of blew up.
Leave how? Leave
Leave New London. Leave the base. Leave Earth. I don't know.
All right. I can't really talk here.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you? We can
I
meet in person.
can't tell you that right now.
Okay. Where can I meet you?
Looks over at the others. I don't suppose Faith would appreciate even a friendly LSF agent showing up at her place.
No.
I figured as much. Don't want to overstay our welcome. Choke, do you know of anything nearby? Hey,
Nothing
you know what?
hidden.
Here we go. I will spend XP for the very first time for an intrusion. I have never done an intrusion in 21 sessions of this game.
I appreciate you so much for that. That's why Impulse gets all the XP.
But they're so
Oh,
fun.
yes, of course.
That's why she has all the XP. She
Yeah,
hasn't been
because she
spending
hasn't
it on
spent on it. I'm going to use something called Perfect Suggestion. A follower or already friendly NPC suggests a course of action with regard to an urgent question, problem, or obstacle that you are facing.
Okay, so
Oh,
Alco.
I like that
Go Alco.
intrusion. That intrusion is GM asks you what you do, and you go, I don't know, you tell me.
Also, kind of why I've never really used it before, but it feels like a good idea right
no,
now.
I like
So,
it. He says, all right, you can't tell me where you are right now. Can you at least tell me what sector you're in?
well, definitely not in I.
All right. G-Sphere?
Sure.
What about that dock? bioclinic.
Vaguely, how close by is that?
Not too far. Maybe, depends on if you drive or walk.
Well, our van is destroyed, so probably
if-
walking.
If you're walking, probably a couple hours.
Fuck. A bit far. Not exactly have a working transport at the moment.
I can't really help you with that. If I don't know where you are. I can meet you there.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a bit. I don't want to
Oh,
leave too
it'll take me a
suddenly.
bit too. So that works out well, I suppose.
All right. I'll meet you there in 3 hours.
Okay.
Do you need me to bring anything?
No. No, I just need to see you.
All right. Okay. You all right though?
No. No, not really at all.
I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, me too.
If you need to get off station, I might be able to help. But we should talk about that in person.
Okay,
All right.
I'll see you in 3 hours.
See you then.
Angle.
Click. Ghost from the other side who's been sitting down and there's a couple drinks in now says, all right, so I need to get this straight. Your new girlfriend was a spy or a corporate lackey this whole time. You've been working indirectly for the corpse this whole time. And now
Fucking knew about it too.
she's
We
burned
know.
you. And everyone on station wants us dead.
More or less.
Sounds about right.
You know it's gonna be fucking hard to get off this station.
We've done it once.
Like, yeah, you got off a planet. You're in a big old corporate bubble right now.
Yeah, you know what, Ghost? We fucking understand the magnitude of the situation, and you're in the middle of it with us, so cut the attitude. Not in the fucking
Attitude
mood.
is how I cope, okay?
Okay, well, I just got shot, so I'm not in the fucking mood.
What, that's not just a Tuesday for you?
I will shoot you.
Oh, please
Bring it.
don't. Please don't.
Come
Don't
on,
do that.
you want to fight?
No, let's not fight.
Come on.
I'll fight you right now.
No.
Oh, you finally will fight me.
Wait, no.
Come on.
How about fight me? You both punch me, and everyone feels better.
No one would feel better. No one wants to punch you.
Actually, you might just full pot.
Of like my list of people that I would like to punch in the face, you're not even on it.
That's good to know.
Coward.
This is why I like her. I mean, you got the other problem too, is we can't. I mean, unless you're willing to just like cut the cord with
Don't
Swin.
fucking start.
No, I mean it. Like, is that our priority here? Is
Yes, it's our fucking
Rest.
priority.
okay. I'm just trying to understand where we're at here.
Did you not hear the part where I threatened to get her a bunch of skins and then shoot her and keep bringing her back to life over and over again?
Yeah, I liked that idea.
It's our fucking priority.
All right, what's the plan?
Alco says he may have a line on getting us off planet. But we can't do that until we get a line on where the fuck Swin is.
I don't know if she's even traceable.
Zane is kind of like retreating into a corner, sort of. I might be able to help with that.
What do you got?
Well, before I found out what happened and what was going on, I mean, kind of how I found out, I heard Yule talking with somebody. I didn't really know what it meant at the time, but she mentioned I think she's probably at the LSF corporate office. Or the Lunatech corporate office. It says something about floor 37.
Or she is.
Claire, get me another secure line.
Oh, okay.
Beep boop beep.
Calling Francis.
Do do do.
No.
Was that
All
just
right.
to the do or is that to Francis? I was
No,
confused.
that was to the Kim Possible. It rings a bit, and the phone rings and says, "You've reached Blaze. How can I help you?"
Francis.
Oh, hi.
Can you talk?
Yes, I'm sunbathing right now. What do you need?
Lunatech, corporate headquarters. What's on floor 37?
You hear like the slurping of a straw at the bottom of a glass, and the jingling of ice. Floor 37, floor 37. That sounds familiar. Oh, right. That's reprogramming.
Fuck!
Why? I don't suppose you want to
Need
go there. That would be
No,
a
I would
terrible
like
idea.
to get someone out of there.
Oh. Well, that's even worse. No, don't do that.
Oh, it's not going to be me, Francis.
No.
You have access. We can put
No.
the plan into place.
No. Mm-mm. No, that's
We're
not the
putting-
plan.
The plan is to make you the real Blaze, is it not?
Right.
And as the
once-
real Blaze, you are in charge, are you not?
Right. Yes, that's the idea.
So you could get one person out of a building that you are in charge of, could you not?
Yes, I could.
Okay, then. This is your heads up. Plan is going into place.
All right. So you're just going to handle all that and then send me a text and say, what, you're the real Blaze Unicorn now, and then I just get to do my thing. I don't have to do anything else, right?
Keep your fingers crossed that it's that easy.
Yes, I think I will have another. Thank you.
Keep your data pad on and close.
Right. Sounds good. Lovely to speak with you.
As always. Bye.
Ta-ta.
Next time, just
Here.
remind him that I know where he lives.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. As I was alluding to, I think that might be our honestly only option right now, other than going in guns blazing and getting annihilated, which I'm not really in the mood for right now. So, how do we make Francis Blaze Unicorn? I'm very much open to suggestions.
We shoot Blaze Unicorn and don't tell anyone.
Clarity.
Assassination. I'm in for that.
Clarity, could you swap their bio profiles?
I mean,
Like-
maybe.
The internal, just take one data file, swap the data files. Now Francis is Blaze Unicorn.
Yeah. But we should still probably get the real one out of the way.
Got it. Covered. Done.
We have to find the real one, as opposed to just murdering, 2 or 3 other body doubles. How do we find the real one?
Just
I mean,
shoot all of them.
assuming. Well, I mean, that's assuming that the real one even looks like his body doubles. I mean, who says anyone's ever seen the real Blaze Unicorn?
So I'll just shoot all of them.
Not Francis. We need Francis.
Well, no. I do understand the basic premise of the plan.
All right. I was just making sure.
Not stupid.
I know you're not stupid.
I speak 3
We're all-
languages.
I know. It's honestly extremely impressive. No, I just emotions are heightened right now, and just don't want anyone to get carried away. Is all.
I don't know the likelihood of this, but what if Blaze Unicorn was hiding in plain sight?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, again, this is entirely unlikely, but the night we were at the party, we absolutely thought that the real Blaze Unicorn was supposed to be there, and we found Francis. What if he was?
At the party?
Mm-hmm. What if he was Chuck? He seemed to be calling all of the shots. He was telling Francis the entire time what he could and couldn't do. What if it was him? I could be wrong. I'm shooting in the dark, but it's something to look into. It could be someone like that. Not him necessarily, but...
All right, my mind is kind of blown right now, so I'm gonna have another drink.
Well, if it's Chuck, great. If it's not Chuck, Chuck probably knows.
So either way, should probably give him a call.
Do
I
it.
guess I'm gonna call Chuck.
Wait. I think we can probably assume that we're all burned on all levels. Who's to say that Chuck doesn't already know that you're involved here?
That's a good point. I don't think he'd be forthcoming with that kind of information either.
So we don't call him, we find him.
Right. I'm not used to this kind of thing, but I think you're
The
right.
being shot, or the murder plots, or the being burned, what?
Let's go just with a baseline yes.
Great. Fucking amateurs.
All right. Excuse me.
So we can't find Blaze. Find the guy who's supposed to keep him alive.
Could we track his data pad?
Don't look at me.
Me?
Would we track his data pad, Clarity?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Are you getting bored, Clarity? Are we not challenging you enough this evening?
Get her some workbooks.
She's really tired.
Listen, I can make a roll. You want it to be challenging.
No. She's
You do
not
that.
bored, she's tired.
An intrusion. Clarity's data pad starts to malfunction.
She has an intrusion for that.
Yeah. Can you spend an intrusion to make your own data pad stop working, please?
And then I send another intrusion to make it work again.
God.
So, you do whatever with the computers. I am gonna sit here and sew up the gaping hole in my shoulder from a laser.
Yeah.
You want help?
Yes.
I got you. Ghost stands up, heads over, begins to very roughly sew up your.
I sucker punch her right in the gut.
Ow! That would hurt if I had internal organs.
Stay
Please.
fucking toes.
I'm just gonna rest while this is going on so I can heal.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not the only one who can do it. Weren't you supposed to stab me yesterday?
Working on it.
This doesn't count.
Would Faith, maybe, or any of the meatheads in the bar have a motorbike, a car?
Yeah, I'd say so. Faith would definitely have a speeder bike, speed bike. And I'm trying to think of something cool to say, and I couldn't.
A hover
A
speed
hover
bike.
bike?
A hover speed bike.
No, a hover
Yeah.
speed bike. A wave runner.
She's a speeder.
A speeder. Okay. Impulse will be arranging that then too.
Okay, I wanna hear how you pitch. Hey, I know you just met me. Give me your car.
There.
Hi, Faith. Impulse.
If you want anything else to drink, you're gonna have to pay for it.
No, absolutely. I have no problem paying. Speaking of which, do you have like a speeder or a car or some mode of transportation faster than walking in these? Points down at her 6.5-inch heels.
Honey, about everything on back will go faster than you'll move running around in those things.
Oh, believe me, I move pretty quickly in these, but
I don't doubt it.
could I borrow one?
I'm not in the habit of lending out my anything really to strangers.
How about
I give you several thousand cred as collateral.
All right then.
Lovely.
Throw in your phone number too, and you have a deal.
That can be arranged.
Sure, she can have my number. I'm about to leave the planet.
It's not a planet; it's a space station.
But leaving the space station.
All right. You made that much easier when you offered money. I was waiting for like a persuasion thing, and then you're like several thousand credit. I was like, oh, there goes the roll.
Do you know how much XP the two of us have between us?
And
Do you know how much wealth that
Impulse has
at this
bought the
point?
wealth option like 3 times now. So,
All right. So,
right. Yeah, she gives you
3?
she gives you the card for speeder.
Is that 3 XP? 1 XP?
3, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You effectively give her enough money as collateral for her to buy 2 more.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
yeah. It looks down at data pad the transaction. Well, right then. If you need anything else, then you're welcome to it. It's nice to have an actual paying customer here.
Oh, what is Choke's tab at this point?
Brings up, like, swipes the pad on the counter, like, scrolls for a bit. Say about half of what you just gave me.
Great. I'll go ahead and take care of that now too.
All right then. Some friend she has.
Well, she's family.
Never known family to not end bloody.
No, I'm not saying that it hasn't or that it won't. But we're square.
We're square. Just don't wreck it, please.
I really, really hope not to. Believe me, the night's been rough enough.
All right. Slides the chip across the counter for
Thank you.
access. Okay.
Checks in with everyone. I need to go meet Alco. And we need to figure out how the hell we're getting out of here once we do a blaze switcheroo.
Do you really think you should go by yourself?
That's why I was asking.
Do you want me to drive?
Would you like to drive?
I think I need to drive.
Okay.
Clarity, you've been working on the getting access to or locating Chuck's biosignature data pad or whatever you're looking for. Its current location.
Yeah, she's working on it, but she keeps glancing at Zane. She's kind of distracted.
Zane looks very sad. So Choke and Impulse, the two of you are gonna head out. We'll do scene here back at the bar, then we'll finish up with Impulse, Choke, and Alco. Clarity, you're working on it. Zane's sitting over there distracted. I can't kind of like his like leg nervously bouncing for a bit, finally stands up. They're gonna kill her, aren't they?
Your sister?
Yeah.
I hope they don't, but I don't know what I can do to stop them.
I Yule's been the only family that I've ever had. She wouldn't do this without a good reason. Like, everything she ever did was to keep us safe. I'd be dead if she hadn't been around. And I get that she's fucked up. But you gotta try to get Choke to... Please try to keep her from killing her. I don't know what I'll do if I lose Yule. I know that what she did is wrong. I'm not saying that she should just get away with it, but there's gotta be another option.
I will do everything I can to make sure that they don't hurt you.
Thanks.
I'm really sorry about your sister and this whole situation.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm not even upset about my car.
I'll get you a new car. I can hack places. I'll hack you a new car.
I know you're all planning on leaving, and you know, I'm sure y'all don't really trust me to be around, given everything that's happened.
Are you saying you're not gonna come with us?
Do y'all even want me there?
I want you there.
This joke, this impulse?
I don't really care what they want when it comes to you.
Well, if you're going, I want to go too. Wherever that is. Do we know where that is?
No, not even a little bit.
Oh. Can't be worse than here, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad that you want to come.
I'm glad you want me there. Oh, your thing's beeping.
Oh, right. Yeah, hacking the thing. And yeah, I think I found it.
He goes over to like sit next to Clarity and kisses her on the cheek, just like real quickly, shyly, and before like sitting down to see what she's doing. And as you pull up the results of your hack, you find Chuck's location. It's at Lunatech corporate offices on floor 37.
Well, that's sure something.
And while that's happening and that information's been dropped, Impulse and Choke, after what I assume is a very speedy drive, given Choke's current intensity. It's very reckless driving, weaving in and out of traffic.
Choke also really misses her motorcycle.
And this is a nice one. I mean, your motorcycle was limited to 2 dimensions. This one go up and down too. Very fancy. Weaving in and out of traffic lanes. Eventually, you make it to Razor's clinic, and it pretty conspicuously sitting outside is the luxury Escalade, Pontiac Escalade.
They can do that. They bought up everyone else, so
Yeah,
they can take
yeah.
names, the branding, everything. So yeah,
Exactly.
Pontiac Escalade.
Pontiac Escalade. That is sitting outside the clinic, and as you kind of come hovering down, Alco steps out too. Not in LSF attire at all, wearing like a kind of a pullover. It's black. It's very like nondescript looking. Looks like a fucking hitman. And I think very quickly walks up and
She jumps off the bike and just runs at him.
Yeah, gives Impulse a big hug as he sees she's okay. All right. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Maybe we take this inside.
Right. So you go up. Alco knocks on the door. Latch opens on like the eye cover opens up. You hear a voice from inside. What? Fuck me.
Hi.
We're closed. All right? I don't really want any more of your business, okay? I've had enough for a lifetime.
I completely understand. We literally just need to use your facilities for a meeting.
Right. Oh, and the cop's with you too. I see. Great.
He's off duty, and this is nothing to do with any of that.
Looks behind, sees Choke. All right, you can come in. Opens it up. 3 of you head inside. Choke very quickly kind of looks, the very kind of spindly man comes up to you.
I'm actually gonna wait out just outside.
Okay. He goes outside to say hi. Then as the 2 of them walk in, says, "Yo, how's it going?" How's the thing doing with the lizard stuff? I really wanted to see how that turned out.
Fine.
Yeah? Got more samples if you want to like juice up with something else. Got like pot octopus, armadillo. There's this mutant breed of shrimp that I managed to score some genetics of that might be interesting to splice. You sure? I hear those suckers are pretty resilient. Like,
Incredibly
got this like
so.
snapping thing. Yeah.
Just 1,000-yard stare.
Well, listen, if you want any more upgrades, just let me know, okay?
We'll talk.
All right. I'm gonna make sure they don't steal anything. Heads back inside. Impulsion and Alco, all 2 of you are alone. Alco says, all right. What's going on?
Well, to completely reinforce all of my trust issues, we got completely fucked over tonight.
All right. I saw some chatter something going on in this sector. I'm gonna just make the wild assumption that you were involved.
Yeah. You know that mole in Worm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Yule.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to get you off station immediately.
Well, they have Swin. Choke's girlfriend.
I thought that was Yule.
Yeah, that's what makes this whole thing a little more complicated.
I see Savannah saying stuff. I have no idea what she's saying because I'm bad at reading her lips. All right, so you got to get her out before I got it. Okay.
She's at Lunatech headquarters. In re-education.
I would help if I could. There is no way
I know.
I can get you within 100 yards of that place.
No, I think the only person who could do that is Blaze Unicorn himself.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The party, right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
Anything you can to make sure that when the changeover happens, everyone sides with our new Blaze Unicorn.
Right. I get the plan that you're going for here. And even if you get this guy in charge and he's able to let your friend go, Lunatech and LSF, sort of independent forces, I don't think that's going to be enough to really clear the slate for all of you.
I know.
At least not
We're
right
so-
away.
We're gonna have to go anyway. I know.
Yeah. I thought about that a little bit on the way here. There's only really two options if you want to get off station. You either
Alright.
go planet side or the other way.
The other way. Meaning.
The colonies have the only transport that comes in and out of New London that isn't Lunatech are corporate shuttles coming in from Earth and deep space operations coming from the colonies. I could set up. I know some people from when I used to work undercover. And, well, they owe me a few favors. If I get you back to Earth, I don't know how much better that's going to be. If you're not wanting to go back to Earth, I can get you transport on a deep space vessel. Maybe make it to a colony, another station, give you some room to breathe. But The only way I can really get you on to any of those is with new credentials, clean slate.
We've started
Always
over
workers.
before. We can do it again. You keep saying you, though.
Yeah, I probably don't have much more going for me here once people start putting two and two together on who you are and who you've been hanging around with. So,
I'm really sorry about that.
don't be. I can stay here and face the music. Or, nah, I'll probably just go with you.
I like that idea better.
I really don't want to leave the car here. Or the mattress. God, I love that mattress.
It's a really good mattress. And I feel like you could probably fit it. I mean, you could fold down the back seats, get it in there, bring it with.
It's pretty tight quarters on those things. Not really much room for personal items.
Damn.
But it's all right. I'm used to it. I did some deep space operations in my military days. My back's not what it used to be, but I'm sure I'll be fine.
I'll make it up to you.
I'll make the arrangements. Probably gonna be on a pretty tight window once I get this thing set up. So
Yeah. We're working on the changeover right now.
Okay.
So hopefully that all lines up.
all right. Just do me a favor. Don't get caught up in the corporate shit. Stay out of the headquarters. I don't want you in reprogramming.
Swin's family.
Family. Be careful then, because if you get caught, then I'm not nearly as subtle as you are.
Looks at her outfit, looks at him in all black.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Thank you.
And he just leans forward, takes her by the chin, kisses her.
Hugs him real tight. Probably can't get her arms around him either.
No.
She's got a lot of mountains around.
Alco's full on Mr. Incredible in my mind. Like he's
Well,
very
Impulse
thick.
is also like knee high to a frog, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
too.
true. It's very true.
And as the two of you are having this tender moment, the door slams open and you hear, "Yeah, I just have got the sample back here. Let me just show you what we're looking at. I'm not sure if you've ever seen one of these things, but they're big." And he starts heading back to to rummage for giant shrimp samples. And that's where we're going to end our session for tonight. Woo! How we doing?
Good.
Feeling so many emotions.
Drama is ramping up.
I'm
So
on
this-
a roller coaster of my own emotions.
So, very likely, probably only have a few more sessions left for this season, which will end either with all of you being captured, killed, and put into corporate reprogramming, or escaping and ending up on a deep space vessel. And I'm fine with that either way. I think I can make either one of those things work for season 3. So, yeah.
The truth comes out.
So I don't think the next one is going to be our season 2 finale, but maybe within 2 or 3 sessions, depending on how things go and how convoluted y'all's plan gets. If you decide to convince every lunatic employee to join your cause one by one for the next 3 years, or if y'all just go in guns blazing. So, yeah. End of session stuff. Did anybody make any progress on their arc?
I did.
Convincing my boyfriend to come into deep space with me. Is that? I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
a good. That's a progression on your relationship, I think.
That is a commitment. I think you may or may
Yeah.
not be interested in monogamous. Regardless, you and your love have made some kind of commitment to each other.
I don't think Impulse has ever used the word monogamy.
No, she definitely doesn't know how to spell it. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, no, I think that is progress on that. Choke, progress towards.
I bought a new one.
Oh,
It's called Rescue.
ooh,
Someone or something of great importance has been taken and you want to get them back or it back.
I like that.
So the opening is heeding the call. You determine what's happened or who or what is missing. But I got the step tracking. You discover who has taken them and where.
Nice. Yeah, you've definitely done that. All right.
Those are 2, right?
Yes, 2.
Steps. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all, I still
gonna
have
have to-
13 experience points.
I have
I bought-
16! And all I did was spend XP this time.
I bought a space bike.
We should buy a zoo.
We should buy a zoo.
Boy, I don't know what system we're playing in season 3, but
Monster care.
we're at least gonna cut and trim some of the excess here, I think.
I'm about to
But
buy
yeah,
everyone a motorcycle.
Yeah.
going with an army of motorcycles into
I
this.
paid Choke's tab,
Hmm,
and I still have
Pretty big.
XP left over.
yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
Well, good session, everyone. Thank you, everyone out there, for watching. We will be back in 2 weeks for our next session as we gear up for our finale. Join us tomorrow for our next installments of Saturday Night's Star Power at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And then check out our schedule below our faces if you're watching us live on Twitch for everything else that we've got going on, because we've got streams on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Lots of fun stuff for you to enjoy. Follow us on all the places. Basically, if you're on Twitch, scroll down, click all of those links, and then every button that you see on the other side of those links, and that would just do us a big old favor. I don't think I'm going to regret having said that. I think that's about it. Does anyone have anything they want to plug or promote before we get going? No?
Check out Monday, Infinite RP, 8 o'clock Eastern, Flames of Freedom. And also, I think I can reveal, definitely go check out Playthings of the Gods. One, because, you know, Savvy's in it all the time, but I'm going to be guesting this week. I'm very excited to show you all this fun character. Check that out
Nice.
too. That's Savvy, when is that?
8:30.
8:30 Eastern on Sunday.
Alrighty. Well, Well, that'll be it for us this evening. Thank you to everyone in the chat for engaging and being here and saying funny things to make me laugh in the middle of very tense moments. And thank you to my lovely players for being awesome and also doing and saying things that make me laugh in very tense moments. We will see everyone here in 2 weeks, and until next time, good game and good night, Internet.